guys, welcome back to SourceFedNerd with the daily edition of Table Talk, where we answer your questions. We talk about the topics that you recommend using the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter, or things that you've now recommended on Facebook. I think we started integrating as well, and reddit.com/r/SourceFed. My name is Philip DeFranco.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Here I go. Wow, the bowls.
You know what? You move with purpose.
Forceful.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized I have my first bit of energy today. So
Really?
Right now.
I did a line.
Was it because of Steve's forceful hand grab?
Well, he woke me up.
Good, yeah. You gotta get in there.
Before that, I felt like I was just moving through water.
I just pictured when you said it woke me up and I went and you did like this weird pose.
Matrix.
I pictured you jumping out of the bed in the morning and just like, I'm
Like
awake!
onto your feet like a cat. Yeah.
Me in the morning is the opposite of that. I wake my eyes, right? There's a little rumble on the bed, which is usually Lindsay like moving, which in my sleep state is the equivalent of the entire earth moving. And then I open my eyes and I see the tiniest bit of light, which at that point looks like a nuke going off, I imagine, because it's blinding. And I think that I'm about to die. And then I have a 5-second panic attack, and then I go, oh no, I'm just waking up again.
You have a really epic morning.
Yeah.
No, well, so you say epic. Lindsay says I'm the most cynical person. So this weekend we're going to go to the Grand Canyon to watch this dude try and walk across it.
Holy
and I
shit.
was
Is that the tightrope guy from Man on a Wire?
Which anyone else is welcome to come with us. We're going to drive.
That
are
is
you
so
doing?
cool.
Yeah, so his whole family, sorry, we're like getting on this.
This
his
is
whole
great.
his whole family, ever since like way back, they've just done like crazy feats, and many people have died in this family from like falling or like when they were getting set up like crazy high. And my like what he's doing is amazing. It's a crazy skill, but I was like, she was like, and maybe we can go a day early and see the Grand Canyon, and I was like, no. I was like, I don't care about the Grand Canyon. It's a hole in the ground. We're literally going because a guy is trying to not fall in it. Like, that's it. That's the only reason
Have
we're
you
going.
seen the Grand Canyon before?
No, but I'm
because
sure.
it's pretty breathtaking.
I'm sure it is, and I'm gonna Instagram that shit like crazy.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll be like, I mark that off. That was something I wanted to do 4 years ago, but I'm like, I never went like, I want to see a really big hole in the ground.
You know what's funny, man? I'm so with you there because like this is how I feel about traveling in
See, this is
general.
how I know I might be on the wrong side of this.
Well, let me because I'm going to go into an area that's even more cynical,
Okay.
and maybe you're not going to be on board with this.
Okay.
But Sarah is such a travel like fiend.
Yeah.
She wants to travel the world. She wants to see the Taj Mahal and the Louvre.
I love your
and
wife.
all sorts of shit like that. And I'm like, I've seen it on like KCET.
Oh, see, no, I'm
and
not
I've
with
seen
you.
it on
No.
DVDs and shit.
Like, here's the
why do
deal.
I want to like? But the thing is you're gonna be 90 someday, hopefully, and you're gonna be in your bed, and you're gonna be like, I don't fucking remember going to the Louvre.
That is not
So
true.
who cares
That
about
is
memories? Who cares
not
about
true
anything?
at
What's
all.
it for then?
It's about experiencing it and seeing it.
Yeah.
That, like, well, one, have you ever been to Europe?
No.
Okay, so when you go there, like, you all of a sudden have an appreciation that history is a thing that is not just in books.
Okay, history.
That's cool,
I'll give you that.
Steve.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
History, like, for us, is like, we fought some dudes, we had a country, let's not talk about the Mexican-American War, because that's a little sloppy.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
that's it.
all right. History and culture.
History and culture
Yes, okay,
and
I'll give you that.
architecture
I'll give you
that
that.
spans from way. I don't know. I've never been
Okay,
to Europe,
so-
and I'm like, let me go, I want to go.
Yeah, no, it's something I think everyone should do. I went to Paris. I had a terrible time with the people. It's the only time I've had a terrible time with the people, and I went in positive. Like Kevin Bruick, who is once again a bigger cynic than me and more America than any of us, was like, "You're gonna go there, and people are gonna be an asshole." Literally 10 minutes in, someone was an asshole to me.
Really?
And
That
then
makes me so
And then the entire
sad.
time, but beautiful place.
Okay.
Beautiful place.
Okay.
Met some other tourists that were great.
So it's less about because the way I feel you're thinking about the Grand Canyon is whatever. It's just a hole in the ground. Like, so you're not thinking of the structural
I'm
structural
telling
aspects
you guys,
of it.
when you get there, because I did it on my drive across country moving out to LA from Pennsylvania. I was like, well, I'm going to stop at the Grand Canyon. Never saw that. And I wasn't super stoked about it. I was like, yeah, it's a thing to do. And then I got there and I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, but
and then you get on the little bus that takes you further down. You get out again. You forgot how awesome it was 5 minutes ago, and your breath is taken away again. Like, it's
So you
pretty
went bus,
cool.
not donkey.
I didn't do the donkey.
Yeah, I
I
don't think I
tried. I
did.
tried
Hear
to
the
do
donkey.
the donkey, and it was all booked for that day.
But-
I didn't plan ahead enough.
Do the donkey in Mexico, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. You know what I mean.
Do the donkey in Mexico?
Or
That-
at least see the
That
donkey
sounds
in
like
Mexico.
bestiality, sir.
It may be. The thing is, Sarah and I have had probably like 3 or 4 opportunities to go to the Grand Canyon on the way somewhere, and it would be like maybe an hour or so out of the way of our
Right.
out of the
It's
way.
always out of the way.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know if I want to do it.
Because Lindsay's thing is she's like, let's go. And she's like, it's a 7.5 hour drive, and I was like, you don't understand. I don't like doing like any drive over 2 hours, and that's like anywhere. Like I've done cross country like 3 times, and I was like, never again, never anything in a car that long. But the closest airport is like 3.5 hours. I'm not TSA pre-approved yet. It's going to take 7 hours to get to the fucking place.
What if you helicoptered in somehow? Like,
so helicopter is actually the one form of travel that I don't want to try.
Really?
It's as far as like aircraft that crash, I think it's the highest.
And what if you get bladed in the face?
Well, that I'm not worried about.
Yeah. Well, it's always funny how like
think about you.
Right?
I know. Right?
What is that helicopter? Why are those?
Exactly.
If it is low enough, we have a cameraman that literally goes, "You haven't touched the question yet. I don't care. This is gold.
This is great.
This is gold.
This is great. Also, you're like 12 feet away from the helicopter.
That's the worst
blade.
helicopter. If the blade could hit you, that helicopter's already gonna blow up.
Yeah, it's meant to kill people.
I've obviously never been on a helicopter before in my life.
Like, I love how like psychologically when you go, because in every movie ever, like seriously, you could flash to scenes from any movie where there are people getting out of a helicopter. They all like duck
they
down,
all duck and run.
But it's like
That's what
you've
I'm
got at
thinking.
least 4 feet of clearance. I think 3 or 4.
I think you just don't want to try it. Here, let's
big.
do hit it.
Okay, so
Let's do hit it.
I think
Let's
you should
do
get a
this.
DeFranco jet.
Amanda Delaney says, "What was your most meaningful conversation on Table Talk so far?"
This one.
This one.
This one.
Done.
You know what? Anytime that we have people on Table Talk, whether it's a guest or it's these guys, and they make me think different for a second, that's like half the point of this for me. Because because I can't watch myself. Like I watched BDS once, make sure I didn't say anything too assholish. I watch these with Lindsay so she can see if I've said anything assholish. But other than that, I hate my voice. So for me, it's more about learning the different points of views and giving you shit.
Well, and it was fun watching Lindsay watch the cut with us yesterday too, because she was just like telling you.
Well, so she literally yesterday goes.
I'm sad I missed it.
I love how Lindsay's just so in tune with me now. When we were talking about the gym, and so she goes, "Why didn't you tell them about our joke about how I got you initially to go to the gym?" And I was like, I didn't think you would be cool with that. And so she was like, "No, it would have been really funny." And so the
now you
agreement,
have to tell it.
So now you've got to tell it.
Yeah. So the agreement, Lindsay's dad, who doesn't watch these videos, I don't think. Do not send them to him. She would go, because I was like, I don't want to go. I was like, I'll do stuff at home. And she's like, no, it's like a whole different thing when you go to the gym. It gets you in the mentality. And she was like, on top of anything we do naturally, whether it's before or after you take a shower, I will give you the craziest insert, just your imagination here.
Wow.
And I was like, really?
Whoa!
And she's like, but you have to do it and not quit and like go till exhaustion. And I was like, yes.
Oh,
yes
wow.
to what you said. So when you were talking about like how to get people to go to the gym, I was like, I'm good with that.
Honestly, that's the most amazing method I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
It's the only time in our relationship I feel like sex has been used as a weapon, and it was a friendly weapon.
And and it's also like a positive, healthy weapon.
It was positive reinforcement. It wasn't taking away.
Wow, I like that a lot. Why isn't that a thing? Where's the book written about this?
Where's that thing?
Where is it?
Sarah?
Is it?
Well,
yeah, exactly.
But that goes both ways. Like when we were talking about, when it was you, me, and Megan, we were talking about guys that try to get us to go to the gym by telling us that we're too hefty. If that man had said, "You're going to have the best sex of your life if you come to the gym with me today," I would have gone in a heartbeat.
See, you're right.
So then it goes into the positive, negative reinforcement stuff, right? So like even like being the boss here and at FHP, it's a matter of how do you incentivize and make people excited about something over making someone fear for their job, right? Because sometimes people are in a situation where you're like, you gotta fucking do better, otherwise you're gone. That's a terrible thing to say because like you don't want to just put that fear in someone. But I don't know. I think I try and do a balance. I've definitely like lost my shit before, probably. Where I'm just like, really? You gave this to me?
I've peed in my pants a couple of times. Well,
I think with you guys, it's more constructive. It's like, so this is what I think here. Why'd you do this? And my favorite question with you guys is, so would you watch this?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because that's the question, right?
Yeah.
Would you watch the show, or are you just shilling out shit? Right?
Yeah, I have to keep reminding myself of that sometimes too.
Anyway, so did we answer that question? I think we might have gotten one question.
No. It's real quick. All right, here we go. Fuzzy Tiger Nipple from Reddit says, "Go to karaoke song."
I don't have one. I've gone with the SourceFed crew and Beretta and stuff a few times. Very few compared to like how many times they actually go. But he does. What's that country song?
Oh, it's Uncle Tom's Cabin. He does Uncle Tom's Cabin and Made in America.
Made in America.
Which is awesome.
It's the best, dude. I don't even like country music, and that's like, it makes me feel so patriotic just hearing it.
Oh yeah, but he's like
yeah, he busts it. He freaking wails. He's amazing.
I don't have one. I last time I went was I think Elliot's birthday. And at the end of the night, I got sloppy, and I went up for karaoke
Lindsay
the first
wasn't
time.
there that night.
Yeah, but that doesn't set anything up.
That's what I thought. You were like, "Where's my woman? Go."
No. And so I was talking to the dude that came with Lee, and
Delman.
Yeah, Delman, who is awesome,
Mm-hmm.
and for some reason, I remember the situation differently, but then everyone was like, no, you made Delman go up with you to the random people and sing Queen, which I was like, well, you have to sing Queen.
Yeah, of course.
Right? You have to sing Fat Bottom Girls. You have to sing...
We're the Champions, maybe?
Yeah.
Bohemian
We Are the
Rhapsody.
Champions is fine if everyone
Bohemian
wants to go up there,
Rhapsody.
but I love Fat Bottom Girls.
Yeah, it's
it's
a great
not,
song.
it's like, it's something that the old schoolers like, not so much like people that just go to the internet and like, let me listen to this.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I like Final Countdown, but I don't know any of the other songs for whatever
From
that band
Europe?
is.
Yeah, it's Europe.
Steve, you have a ton of karaoke songs.
Oh yeah, my go-to is always "Take on Me" from Aha, because I pride myself on hitting those highs.
I love
Can you
watching
hit
you
it?
do karaoke.
I hit those highs, yeah. I don't know if I can do it right now though.
What was the one time we went karaoke? We were at a tiny place. I think it was we were with Bo. And you did like air guitar, Crazy Arm, and I forget what song it was, but it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've done a lot of. A lot of my go-tos are classic rock, like Styx. I'll do "Come Sail Away," and I'll do a lot. Dude, at one time I brought down the house with "I Would Do Anything for Love" by Meatloaf.
That's awesome.
It was crazy. It was the first time I'd ever gone to this karaoke place, and I opened the karaoke night with it, and when I was done, the crowd was crazy, and then the karaoke guy came over to me and he's like, "Can I get you to come here and do that every night?"
That's amazing.
And I was like,
do you have a girl for the girl part or no?
well,
Or
sometimes...
am I thinking of a different song?
You're thinking of Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Well...
That's the song I'm thinking
No,
of.
but the end of everything, "I Would Do Anything for Love" also has a girl part where she's like,
Yeah.
"Sooner
Oh,
or later you'll be screwing around." But that part is so easy to just pick a girl out of the audience
yeah.
and go like, and point
'Cause it's
mic to
tiny.
them. But yeah, "Paradise by the Dashboard Light" is
That's one of my go-tos.
fantastic. You, by the way, we did that.
We
on
did
Rock
do
Band,
that!
remember? We totally did it, and it was amazing.
All right, we'll do one last one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But
Carry
no,
on,
the
sorry.
one thing I was gonna say about Trisha too is Trisha says she can't sing, and she's always said
Well-
that. She's like, I took singing lessons and I couldn't do it, and
I
even the
can't.
music teacher made fun of me. And then we did "Paradise by the Dashboard Light," and you rocked
Yeah?
it.
Yeah. I love that song, so that was pure passion. But if you want proof that I can sing, let's just take a second and go back to Comfort Zone episode 1, where I'm singing in the car for 2 seconds.
Yeah, but that was you messing around. That was,
Well, no, that was me being nervous, which is what happens. I get nervous, and then I'm not breathing right, and my throat closes up, and then I can't hit any
but
notes.
no, you did
and...
Tommy's The Who "Amazing Journey," or was it "Amazing
Oh,
Journey"?
I did "Amazing Journey." These are all rock
Dude,
bands
but
now.
it was amazing. You rocked "Amazing Journey."
Karaoke, my go-to song, though, is "Dance 10 Looks 3" from a chorus line.
What the fuck is that?
The Tits and Ass song.
Tell me more.
Because I'm not a good singer, so if I'm gonna like do karaoke and entertain people, it has to be a song I can like act out. So my go-to is always show tunes, which does not go over well at every bar. You have to watch what bar you're at before you decide to do Popular from Wicked and Dance 10 Looks 3 from a chorus line.
Well, you can do it at the place we go to in Burbank. That place, because there's a
Sometimes.
lot of theater nerds there. Like some girl went up and did like Lady Marmalade or something. Or
I
awesome.
love when you get to like the people that are doing Suddenly Seymour. And, like, I love those karaoke bars.
I
Those
would
are my
rock-
jam.
Can you rock Suddenly Seymour? 'Cause
Hell
I think
yeah.
we should do Suddenly Seymour.
I would love
Seymour.
to see. I would love to see Joe Beretta and you do "You and Me," but mostly me.
Yes!
From
Yes!
Book of Mormon.
Dude, I'm
That'd be
doing it.
amazing.
I'm gonna
That would
practice
be
with
hilarious.
Joe. I would
That'd be amazing.
love to do that.
That would be my
Please
thing.
do that.
Oh wait, I already grabbed
That'd
one.
be amazing.
Do you have any taste aversions? If so, how did you get them? Like, are there, I guess, is there food that you don't like?
Yeah.
Shit.
Can I tell you? I've got a real quick story. When I was a kid, there was a table.
I
You
was
know that
beaten.
never means real quick.
I know, but
You
I'll
do.
try. I'll
Yeah,
try.
right?
I'll
When
try.
Steve says really quick, he takes over the episode.
2 hours later. No, okay, so when I was a kid, this might be, actually, this is weird because I'm unlocking a memory that, like, is kind of hazy for me, but I don't like tomatoes, but I love ketchup. That's weird. We'll talk about it later.
No, I think it's a texture thing.
It's a texture thing, and the damn tomato boogers, we've talked about this. But the thing is like, okay,
Suck it
so...
up.
Seeds, is that what you mean?
They're boogers. So anyway, there was one day I was like fucking walking around the house, and I was very young, and the table was set up, and it had a bunch of food on it, and I was like, oh man, I'm so hungry. And there was a piece of toast on the table, and it was smeared with what looked like jam to me. And I was like, this is going to be a sweet jam toast treat. So I pick it up, take a bite. It was not jam. It was some kind of smeared tomato grossness. And I scared the shit out of me and forever scarred tomato for me.
Forever.
Wow.
Yeah, mine's wasabi.
You don't like wasabi?
No, I got tricked. I used to go to theater camp in the summer in middle school.
Nerd.
And, shut up.
Nerd.
And I hate your face. And so I was at theater camp, and one of the kids that was a jerk to me had an apple and like had bitten off the or I had an apple, and he had like a little packet of wasabi, and he was like, oh, I was like, oh, what's that? Because it's green and never seen this before. My family didn't do things like sushi. And so he was like, oh, it'll be really great on your apple. Here, let me just put some on. And put this huge thing of wasabi on my apple. He's like, no, try it. It's really good. And so I took a bite of my apple with all this wasabi on it, and it was the worst thing that ever happened in my mouth ever. And go ahead. I know. You're going to make fun of me for saying that.
Are you sure?
But
If that's the worst thing that ever happened in your mouth, you're living a good life.
Oh, fuck
I've had
me.
worse things happen in my
That's
life.
amazing.
yeah, I can't eat
That's
wasabi
amazing.
now. You've had worse things happen in your mouth? Okay.
You don't want to know.
Alright.
You don't want to know. You want
Cabo.
to see the things
1996.
I've seen. Wasabi I like. I don't think, I'm trying to think. I don't know much about sushi. I know that real sushi is more along the lines of like sashimi. And
the
I
things.
Now I love
I know
it.
a lot of people have talked about like you don't actually use that much wasabi. I don't know. I don't know if any of that's true.
Well, is wasabi-
I love wasabi.
Yeah.
But it's bad when you get like the too much, or it kind of depends. Once again, I'm overanalyzing things. What side of the sushi you have now put it on, whether it's tongue side or top of mouth side. Because when you go
that's
top of
true.
mouth side, I was hanging out with Richard Ryan because we had a mandate.
I like it.
Very random to watch the movie Mud together, you know, dude stuff. Not as odd as when I went and watched what was it? What is it? Rain for Elephants? Fuck, what is that?
Oh, Water for Elephants?
Water for Elephants with Matt.
What the? What?
The movie we wanted to see was sold out, so that's what I'm
So
telling
you
you.
went to see
that's
this like
a lady
hardcore
date
drama?
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were just like looking and like, I don't care if I fuck this movie up for you because you shouldn't be watching it. When the elephant stabs the guy, we were just like, it was worth it! What the fuck is this? It was worth it! And like all the old people were just staring at us. Anyway, so
What's
yeah.
your food aversion?
Well, I don't have food aversion
Well,
yet.
you're talking about wasabi, right?
Oh, just when you're eating it and it's the top of the mouth and you didn't think about it, and then you're trying to have a conversation and you just start crying and like all the fluids are coming out of your face and it's the worst moment ever, and then you're just like, 1 second, I'm an asshole.
Wait.
But food aversion, there's nothing really. I love trying new food. I'm not a foodie because I know a lot of people like to say that most foodies just eat too much.
Yeah, or
that's
they're
all it
just
is.
like- yeah.
I'm a foodie. Oh, shut up.
Do you call yourself a foodie though?
I don't say foodie. I say I definitely, like, food is one of the finer things in life that I think everyone should enjoy.
Okay.
I'm not well versed enough in various cuisines to be a foodie, but boy, if I will sit down at a restaurant for 4 hours and
Yeah.
let them bring me 14 courses and
No,
be
I
okay with
can't.
that night.
I like when they do family things. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't really have anything. Like when I go to places, I just ask like, what should I try here? And so far, I haven't had anything bad. I've had like squid where your like mouth ends up all black and like it's crazy.
Whoa.
And I don't
That's
know.
cool.
No, it's fun foods. There's probably stuff that I haven't had because I haven't like gone, hey, let me eat like an asshole. But I used to hate vegetables and stuff as a kid,
Yes.
and now I love it.
Sure.
When I did low carb for a while, and it's like it teaches you that, or I did Atkins for a while, and it teaches you fruit's the devil, and so I wouldn't eat it for a while, and then after I stopped doing Atkins and I gained all the weight back, I was like, let me try fruit, and I was like, this is amazing.
Did you get scurvy because you didn't eat fruit?
Yes, it was a very dark time. Actually, that's a good question.
Fruit.
What fruit aversions do you have? Also, what should Steve do naked next episode?
Wait, why
I
are
will
we
paint
having
the
naked
room
Steve?
naked.
Steve will do it. That's
Singing
my
karaoke
concern.
songs.
Steve will actually
You know what,
do
guys?
it.
I'm gonna reveal this now because I'll never be able to do it. But I was seriously. So we did a commentary where Joe was like, he texted me in the morning. He's like, let's do a pajama episode of commentary. We'll just be in our pajamas and like it'll be comfy and fun. I was like, that's a great idea. So I was thinking, what can I do? Because I got to do something silly. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just wear my pajamas that I wear. But what I was really going to do was I was going to talk to Norg or Len and be like, okay, start the episode without me, okay? And have Joe intro the whole pajama thing and say, we're all going to be wearing our pajamas today. And I was going to come in completely naked.
I knew this is where
and
this was
sit
going.
down on the couch and go, pajamas! And then see where that would go. Just to fuck with everybody.
What is with it? No.
I'm so glad you didn't naked sit on that couch.
I swear I was going to do it. I was so close to doing it.
I've already seen too many dudes naked that I didn't want to see. Hey, here's a thing that's in my brain. I've seen Shay Carl naked. Just wrap that around your head. That was before he lost all the weight. I saw that. That was a thing that
Fully
happened.
nude?
Yes.
Full
was
frontal.
it like a sports shower
I didn't
thing,
have
or?
my contacts in, but let's just say that it was close enough that it didn't matter that I have a terrible eyesight. Anyway,
Could you draw it by memory?
I think
Okay, that's
that wraps up
I'm
today's
going
table
out on
talk.
Draw me like one of your French girls. Anyway,
my
if you have more topics, more whatever you want to just us battle
Hashtag
about.
Table Talk subreddit or Facebook. Yay!
Yeah, my name's Philip DeFranco.
I'm Steve
Fuck you,
Zaragoza.
Steve.
And I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Is wasabi just ancient Japanese trolling? Like, what the fuck is the point of something that's that goddamn hot?
Well,
What is
people
the point?
really like it. Like, it's a good accent to stuff.
But I mean, like, if someone puts that in their mouth for the first time, they're instantly like, good God, I was not expecting that.
Well, it's like people
What's
that
the
love
point of
horseradish.
something?
Horseradish does that to
I
me
love
too.
horseradish.
Yeah, but horseradish is way different than wasabi.
It's still a
Wasabi
burn.
is like a damn...
It's a damn.
Whew.